Lorde, the acclaimed singer-songwriter from New Zealand, has once again demonstrated her commitment to social causes by making a substantial financial contribution during her current world tour. She recently used her platform to highlight an important issue and back it up with meaningful action, directing a significant sum from her merchandise sales toward organizations that support immigrant rights. In a direct and visible gesture, she shared a photo on her Instagram story showing her hand with the words, "Ice Out" written boldly in black marker. The phrase served as a clear statement of opposition to certain immigration enforcement practices in the United States. Alongside the image, she explained that she was donating the entire proceeds from merchandise sold at her two recent performances in Minneapolis, Minnesota, totaling $204,000, to two specific groups dedicated to defending immigrant communities. The chosen organizations are the Minnesota Immigration Rights Action Committee, MIRAC, and the Immigrant Defense Network, IDN. MIRAC is described as an all-volunteer collective that advocates for comprehensive legalization pathways for undocumented individuals, an end to immigration raids and deportations, and the elimination of laws perceived as discriminatory toward immigrants. Their work focuses on grassroots organizing and education to build broader support for immigrant communities. Meanwhile, the Immigrant Defense Network works to protect the rights and freedoms of immigrants through legal defense, policy advocacy, and community collaboration. They aim to create lasting, transformative change by challenging unjust systems and supporting those directly impacted by enforcement actions. Both groups operate in environments where immigrant communities often face heightened fear, uncertainty, and vulnerability due to aggressive policing and policy shifts. Lorde's decision to make this donation came amid heightened national conversations about immigration enforcement. In recent times, federal agents have carried out operations in various cities, leading to widespread concern among immigrant populations and their advocates. Minneapolis, in particular, has seen increased tension following several high-profile incidents involving law enforcement and members of immigrant communities, including fatal encounters that sparked protests and calls for accountability. By choosing Minneapolis as the location tied to her donation, Lorde directly connected her contribution to a city experiencing these challenges firsthand. Her action was not just financial, it was also symbolic, reinforcing her solidarity with those affected and encouraging others to pay attention to the issue. She framed the donation as coming from our merch take, emphasizing that the money originated from her fans' support during the tour, effectively turning collective enthusiasm into tangible aid for a pressing cause. This move aligns with a pattern seen among several prominent musicians and artists who have used their visibility to address political and social concerns. Other well-known figures have similarly spoken out or taken action on related topics, whether through music, public statements, or fundraising. Lorde's approach stands out for its directness. She didn't merely voice support, she converted tour earnings into immediate funding for frontline organizations doing the work every day. The tour itself, known as the Ultrasound World Tour, has been a major undertaking for the artist, involving performances across multiple continents and cities. Balancing the demands of live shows, travel, and promotion with activism requires intention and energy, yet Lorde has consistently woven advocacy into her public presence. Whether through lyrics that touch on personal and societal themes or through gestures like this donation, she maintains a connection between her art and the world around her. Fans have responded positively to the announcement, with many expressing appreciation for her willingness to use her success for good. The substantial amount, $204,000, represents a meaningful investment in legal support, community organizing, and advocacy efforts that can have ripple effects far beyond the initial contribution. For organizations that often rely on small donations and volunteer labor, a gift of this size can help expand services, hire additional staff, or fund critical legal cases. Lorde's statement also served as a reminder of the power artists hold when they choose to engage with issues that extend beyond entertainment. By linking her tour merchandise directly to immigrant rights, she created a clear line between consumer participation and social impact. Attending a concert or buying a t-shirt became, in this instance, a small but real way for supporters to contribute to change. As she continues the tour, her decision is likely to inspire discussions among audiences about how privilege, visibility, and resources can be used responsibly. It also underscores the ongoing importance of supporting community-based organizations that work on the ground to protect vulnerable populations. In an era of polarized debates around immigration, Lorde's action stands as a concrete expression of empathy and solidarity.